Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you how to design a responsive product registration page using HTML, CSS, JavaScript and Bootstrap. So let's get started. Today I'm going to show you the design and then I'll explain the codes. So I'm in the home page. You can go to the product registration page. In here in drop down menu you can see my products. And you can find the add product button. If you press this button, you can go to the product registration page. This is the product registration page. You can see in here I have added the header in here, and there are 4 drop down menus in here, such as category, brand, model. And there's condition checked in here. You can switch the input fields in here, such as title, cost per item, delivery cost, and product description. And in here you can add images to your product. You can save your product by clicking this button. This is the design of the product registration page. So now I'm going to show you the codes. For the code section by section. At the top, we define the standard HTML structure with the doctype HTML declaration. Open our HTML and head tags. Inside the head tag, I have included the meta charset and viewport for mobile response use. A title tag for the browser tab. Links to Bootstrap icons, and a custom style CSS file for custom styling the favicon using the project logo. These external style sheets make the page clean, responsive, and consistent with the overall eShop UI. Now inside the body, the first thing we do is include a header PHP file. This header usually contains the site navigation bar and branding. Then, before displaying the form, we check if the user is logged in using PHP session variable. If the session exists, we load the page. Otherwise, we redirect the user to the index.php login page. This ensures that only authenticated users can process the product registration page. We're using a Bootstrap grid system inside a container fluid. And grow GY34 spacing. In the center, there's heading at new product, styled with Bootstrap classes like text primary and FW font weight bold. This gives users a clear, visually appealing header. Next, we have the three drop-down menus for category, brand, and model. Each drop-down is dynamically loaded using PHP and MySQL data fetched through the database search function. For example, in the category section, we loop through the results and print each category as an option tag inside the select tag. The same logic is used for brands and models. This ensures that this ensures that when new data is added to the database, it automatically appears in the drop-down menus. The layout uses column large for three-column grid and borders for visual separation. Next, we have the product title input field. This allows users to specify a name for the product they are adding. Then we move to the condition and color section. For condition, I have used two radio buttons, one for brand new and other for used. They wrapped inside Bootstrap's form check classes for a neat inline layout. On the right side, we have a color drop-down dynamically loaded from the database, just like category and brand. Below that, there is also an Add New Color input allowing users to add custom colors. Next, we have inputs for quantity and cost per items. Both are neatly formatted with Bootstrap's input group component to show the rupees currency label for the input and .00 after it. This makes data entry more intuitive for the seller. Here we handle delivery costs divided into two sections: cost within Colombo, cost outside Colombo. Each is represented with an input group so the rupees formatting stays consistent. This gives users clear fields for both delivery price options. Then comes the product description field, a large text area allowing detailed descriptions of the product. After that, we have the image upload section. This part lets the user upload up to 3 images. The default image placeholders are SVG icons, and the user can replace them using a hidden file input triggered by the input hidden file input triggered by this label button. The uploaded the uploaded images will later be previewed dynamically using JavaScript. At the bottom, there's a small notice reminding users that the platform takes a 5% service charge on each product. Finally, there's a Save Product button that triggers the Add Product JavaScript function. This function, defined in a script.js file, will gather all input values, validate them, and send them to the PHP backend script using Ajax for database insertion. The entire layout is built using the Bootstrap grid system, which means the design is fully responsive. On large screens, categories, brands, and models appear in three columns. On smaller screens, they stack vertically. Borders, spacing, and padding are handled by Bootstrap utility classes. I also added custom style CSS for colors, shadows, and spacing to match the eShop theme. Finally, at the end of the document, I have linked Bootstrap bundle.js file for Bootstrap's JavaScript functionality and script.js for custom behavior like adding new colors and previewing images. There is also an optional footer PHP include commented out of the future use. So this page integrates front-end design, back-end PHP, and database connectivity. It's provided a clean. It's provided. It provides a clean, responsive UI for sellers to register products easily. It's modular, secure, and scalable. That concludes my presentation on the Add Product page. Thank you.